Get on in here. Going live. Get you something to drink. It's time to take a little break. I gotta do my fluffing of my hair. Yep, it's fluff time. Whew. I watched something interesting this morning. Scott Adams has a new tool, which we've had for a long time, and he just hadn't used his tool yet. He took questions from the audience today. So everybody get something to drink. We're going to take a little break. You little ones out there, get your sippy cups with some water because you need to stay hydrated too. So let's all get a drink of water. Get on in here. Oh, here we go. Are you ready? Set. Drink up, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any in here. Oh, it's got my vitamin C in it. Gives me a little tingle this morning. So welcome, everybody. It's almost the weekend. In a few more hours, everybody get off work and you start thinking about date night and you got to fill the car up with gas and all those good things. Well, what are you going to do for fun tomorrow? What are you going to do for date night? Just think about those things that you like to do. Are you going to sit and enjoy a good book tonight or watch a documentary of something? I love to watch documentaries, and I love Forged in Fire. That's one of my favorite television shows, Forged in Fire. And they've done 100 shows, and it's just fun. We just love it. I noticed today on some infomercial that they had a Forged in Fire knife they were selling. For $29.95, you can get this knife and a paring knife. And if you order 2 sets, you get free shipping. Oh my goodness, it just blew me away. I don't want one of those, so don't you go buy me one. I don't want one of them. Nope. If I'm going to get a Forged in Fire knife, I'm going to get a local blacksmith to make me one. And it'll be a real Forged in Fire knife. Anyway. So, we are selling grocery bags like crazy, y'all. I never dreamed discontinuing the grocery bags were going to make y'all go absolutely crazy. But you're buying them and get them while we've got them because we're going to be out probably before the weekend's over at this rate. So, get those. I don't even have any to show you. That's how popular they are because I use them all the time. They're in Robert's car, and at Thanksgiving, I sent my sister-in-law home with stuff in a black bag, and at Christmas, I let her keep another black bag because she's always going to some potluck, and it's just great for carrying potluck stuff. But, hey, you better get them, and calendars are getting really low, so get your calendar, and we have got Rubber Scrubber BOGO. We've got silver rags are half price. And we have a few more of our extra large mop cloths available. So get those. Well, Scott Adams took some questions from people. And I am not in a position right now because I didn't get on with... I don't think I can do it here. But maybe tomorrow we'll take some questions from people. More ways to go live. Create a poll. Nope, that's not working. Let's see what this button is. Oh yeah. Allow your viewers to request to be a guest on your podcast. I've turned that on. So if you want to be a guest on the podcast, you got to hold your camera sideways. And it's good if you have a stand. And then there's a little button on your screen at the bottom that you're watching that's got two faces on it, like a body and then a square and another body inside that. So if you want to ask me a question in person, we'll do like Scott Adams did today, because he's my hero. He teaches me how to look at things through skeptical eyes. Not that I ever needed to be a skeptic or anything, but I do have a little something I've noticed. When your laundry is done, you tend to wear the same things over and over. I've got on my red shirt. I've worn a red shirt a couple of times this week because I like red. Red's one of my favorite colors. I have this shirt in black, I have this shirt in brown, and I have it in red. So I don't know if I can see when you say you want to be online and you want to ask a question, but we'll see if Patty and Liz can see it. So who is Scott Adams? Scott Adams is a cartoonist, and he does the Dilbert cartoon, and he's written several books that I have recommended for many years. But he has this Periscope podcast that he does every morning at 10 o'clock. He has a specific time. And when he gets through is when I do my show, because it's kind of like he's the one that taught me going live every day. Then you're feeding your audience what they want. They want to hear from you every day. And I never thought y'all wanted to hear from me every day until you did. So Joanne wants to be on the video with me. So let's see. Turn your camera sideways. I'm going to see if I can get her on here. Approve. See how this works. So y'all come up with a question and hit that little button, and maybe I can see you. I haven't gotten her yet. Let's see. I approved it. Anyway, we'll see if she comes up here. It's adding her right now. I see a flashing light. So don't wiggle the camera too much, because we're adding her. Let's see if she comes up. It's taking a while. Let me push my nose right there. So I stay focused. It's not working for some reason, but we'll keep it going here. I see if I have to do anything. I've never used it on just the regular Facebook stuff. I've always used Facebook Creator. But then I can't see your comments. It takes me all of 2 minutes to do my makeup. My makeup's on. It's time to do a show. That didn't work. Okay, somebody else click the button and see if you want to come on. Or I'll just go randomly picking people. That'd be funny. That'd really be funny. Anyway, so back to what I was going to talk about today. We have these great sales going on, but the main thing, we sell tools. We sell tools to be able to pay people. We live in a capitalist country, which is wonderful. We get to make a profit, and that profit helps to pay people to help me to help you. Because you got Patty and Liz on here right now. We got Justin and Jack and Rebecca and Michael and Kathy. We got people everywhere that are helping us. And you supporting our Fly Lady tools, buying a tool that's going to keep you motivated. And if you want to know how motivated you can be, just pick up a rubber scrubber and walk around your house with it. Let it be the tool of the day. and walk around your house with it and see what you can get done. You'll have and Laura, yes, Laura. Um, but I was on to the rubber scrubs. We are working hard at finding tools that motivate you. Let's see. We've got Regina wants to be on. Let's see if I can get her on here. Approve, Regina. I think I approved her. We're adding her now. We're adding her now. Or it's flashing that we're adding her. Let's see if we can get her on here. What can you do with the rubber scrubber? Well, on the rubber scrubber page, there's a link to 101 uses. And it's everything from sweeping your steps to sweeping out your car, your car mats, which is the day to do that. It just doesn't seem to be working today. It's a fun tool to use. It's a fun tool to use. So put it in your hand and walk around the house and use it. It's got a great little handle on it. It's got a label place on the back because you use one for your dog. I keep one in the bathtub for elbows and knees. People with bald heads like to polish their head with it. It takes crayon marks off a wall. You just be so surprised at what you can get done with this thing. And if you just carry it around, it's got little tight little bristles, stiff little bristles right here that get into the groove of your shower doors. Just lots of things this tool will do. And you make it possible for us to have people to help me, because I couldn't do this by myself. I tried. I really tried. And I can't do everything. I know what my talent is. My talent is running my mouth and writing. And I listened to Scott Adams. His last question of the day was, how do you write? And he has this beautiful office, but he can't write sitting at his desk. Imagine that. He has another desk that he has a different computer on that he sits at where he gets natural sunlight and he writes there. And he's working on a new book. And I am so excited. I don't know how. My phone said to turn the microphone on. You may have, if you have a headset on, you may have to unplug the headset. And I might have to do that too. That could be my problem. Let me change headsets, because I can probably hear you if it'll reach. Hold on a second. Let's try again. I've got my iPhone headset on. So let's try again. Somebody see if they want to be on with me. That's probably why I couldn't hear them. It's probably all my fault. There we go. Joanne's back. Approve. Uh-oh, I almost knocked it off. See if I have to touch that. Okay, folks. I'm not getting anything. Oh well, we tried. We tried. Let's see if I got somebody else here. Let's approve Regina. Can't bring Regina. She's already a guest. There's already a guest. Okay. Let's see what Rachel wants to do. Rachel. Adding Rachel. I meant to bring, I've been working on my iPod all night long. It uploaded all my music. So I think I've got my old iPod ready to go to play music in here. And I just have to get it keeps asking me to join as a guest. Oh well, we'll have to try it the other way. Thanks for trying, y'all. Y'all are really sweet. Okay, let me see. I'm going to turn that off because it's just not working well. See if I can add them this way. This is weird. Anyhow, it's a busy day in the neighborhood. We got stuff to do. What's for dinner? That we always like that question. What's for dinner? I like that pointer. It's not really a pointer. Robert made it for me because it helps me touch the screen and make things go away and do things without having to step forward or stand up. Oh, get on in here. Yep. Pizza and Caesar salad. Ooh, pizza sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. It's Friday night. A lot of people, Friday night is pizza night. That's a good thing. Fish for dinner. I like fish. What's the best way to store medicine where bottles? Let's see. What is what is the best way to store medicine where bottles cannot reach, where littles cannot reach? Well, I would keep my medicine under lock and key. So if you have a medicine cabinet or china hutch that has a lock on it, or a little box, that has a key in it, or even a piece of luggage, a little piece of luggage that you could store your medications in. That's how I would keep little ones out of it. And then they wouldn't, you can mark it that it's with a big red cross and you would know it's medication in it. And when you clean out from under your kitchen cabinet or your bathroom sink or wherever you like to keep stuff, then you find room for these ways to lock things. I would keep it in your nightstand, locked in a little safe, and you can get a little safe, and you put the key on your key ring, so you always know where it is. Let's see if we got any more questions here. Shrimp scampi. Let's see. Keep going. Prime rib. Oh, that does sound good. Can't find the microphone in my settings. Sorry. I don't, you'll have to do a Google search on where the microphone is in your settings. And you may have to go into, if it's an iPhone, you have to go into and give things the ability to use your microphone. Catfish coleslaw and sweet potato fries. Now that sounds good too. That's a good one, Jessica, about the laptop safe. Looking at all. Yep, I use DuckDuckGo all the time. It's my favorite search engine. Yep. I grew up in catfish country. I have caught in the boat with me. I didn't actually catch it because it was on a trot line. A, a catfish that was 100, over 100 pounds. It was bigger than I was at the time. Uh, yeah, it's Friday, so it's a fish night. If it's Lent, you eat no meat on Friday night during Lent. You need to go and turn the microphone on there. Oh, that's interesting. We got some techie people here. This is good. This is good. It's Friday, and it's also a good time to run any virus scans on your computer or Spam Cop. And if you've never used Spam Cop, go to spamcop.com, I think it is, and download a version of Spam Cop, and you get rid of all those clickbait ads things. And it does a great job. I bought the Chaos Cure. Almost, let's see. I bought the Chaos Cure. Almost canceled that. I almost didn't because I've been following you for years, but it looks so fun. And yeah, it is fun. And if you haven't gotten this book yet, it's full of lots of little pictures, and it's in short little segments, and it is a fun little read. And if you've gotten it and you've read it and you haven't given me a review yet, which I know you haven't because I know how many copies have been sold, it's time to write a review. And this weekend, if you've read my book and you haven't given me a review, I want to see your review on Amazon. Please go do it. I read the Audible version for you, so it's on Audible too, but you can get that on Amazon. I like to buy 12 books at a time, which means any book I buy is less than $9. It's less than $10 for Audible, because sometimes audiobooks can be expensive. But when you buy 12 at a time, and I read probably 12 books a month by listening to them on Audible. It's amazing what you can get in your head. Some books I listened to twice, right after. Yes, you did. That's sweet of you to leave a review. So please write some reviews for me, because we're right at 195 reviews. So maybe by next Monday we'll have another 15 or 20, because I'm sharing them with you every day in the flight plan. Well, you can buy a Fly Lady calendar on our website too. Because you don't get to use the 20% discount on Amazon. You can use a 20% discount on our website, and that discount is swipe $5.95 this week. Chasing chickens. I've been chased by a rooster before. I remember my Granny Pickard. A rooster got after me. She grabbed me. I was about 4, I think. Well, you just have to take a break every so often and sit and read for 15 minutes. You don't have to read it all at one time. Is there any way to stop telemarketers? When they call my iPhone, I block the number. I block more numbers on my iPhone from people I don't know who they are. If they know me, then they can send me a text and say I'm calling from a different number. But if they don't, you know, sometimes I pick it up and there's nobody there. I know it's a telemarketer, so then I immediately go block the number. And it makes me happy. And you block the number by hitting the little I on your recent calls by the number, and it'll give you a list. Roosters can. And I have a story of Granny Pickard used to put golf balls in in the nest of the chickens, and she would they would be nest eggs, she called them. And one time there was a chicken snake in. She reached her hand in the nest, and the chicken snake had swallowed a golf ball. And Uncle Billy, that was her husband, that's what we called him, because her first husband passed away. And in olden times, they always had the single brother of the man who passed away would marry the widow. And my Granny Pickard, she married Uncle Billy, and Uncle Billy and I went out and he killed this chicken snake to get the golf ball. Get the golf ball. So nowadays I wouldn't kill a chicken snake. I wouldn't kill a black snake. I just wouldn't. Uh, I'd kill copperheads and poisonous snakes. Copperheads, rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and I would never even be around a coral snake. That's the 4 snakes we have in North Carolina that are poisonous, and the coral snakes are down east. But I am looking forward to spring. Guess what, y'all? The time changes tomorrow night at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. So you can start changing bedtimes tonight a little bit. And, spring forward. We're going to lose an hour of sleep, but you're going to move the clock forward an hour. So you're going to skip that hour of sleep. And the kids are just not used to that. So you can get them used to it a little bit. You can set the time. You can change the time on your clock on Saturday, earlier in the day. And maybe not even give them a nap, which would be hard on you, I know. Oh, it is time for another drink. Everybody drink up. Get your glass. Okay, folks. Remember, the time changes, and get dressed to lace up shoes. Having your laundry done makes it very easy to get dressed. Checking my watch. The dogs are going to be crazed with the time change too. They're going to get us up early. They are going to get us up. They're going. I just never know what. I get all confused about it. If I get confused, the little ones are going to get confused. So, folks, get up, deal with it. Set your time on your clock before you go to bed on Saturday night. And I've done 4 of my going up and down the stairs today. And I did all 4 of them at one time. So I got my heart rate really going. This is good. And I'm going to try to do the rest of them in batches of 4. I love that our cell phones change the time by themselves according to where you are in the world. I love that, because I used to always keep my computer time on Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, whatever it was, and then I would my phone would change, but I always knew what time it was by my computer. Uh, a podcaster that I like to listen to, when he travels, Sean Hannity, when he travels to, like he was in Vietnam with the president a couple weeks ago, he always stays on Eastern time because it's too hard on his body to redo it, So I understand about jet lag. It's tough. It's tough. Well, y'all have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow. We'll try to do some questions tomorrow, even if I have to log off and come back on and do something. Do the Facebook creator. I love you all. I will see you later. Thanks for putting up with me today. Bye.